that which religion he belongs. A lot of people ask me even in my workplace when I work, a lot of people ask. But the good answer is, even though he born in a Hindu family, we believe as a Hindu person, we believe he is a Hindu God. But his ideology is totally different. His ideology is totally different. What is the difference? He said, if you are a Christian, if you are a Muslim, Buddhist, or any other religion people, and if you follow me, you are not changing your religion. That's his main answer about that religion. He said, you are not changing religion. By taking initiation, nobody can change religion. If you follow me, if you are a Christian and follow me, or Muslim, if you follow me, you will be a real Christian if you follow me. You will be a real Muslim if you follow me. Religion cannot be changed. No other people, great people told about that. They clearly, that religion cannot be changed. We think taking initiation in a Muslim God, he turned into Muslim. Muslim people taking initiation in Hindu God, he turned in Hindu. Thakur Anukul Chandra said, no, that never be happen like that. It's never happened like that way. Nobody can change their religion. They inborn, they will continue that way, never change. So that's his ideology. That's why you can see now Christian people from different countries, they follow this God. Muslim people, you know that they never believe any other God except Allah. A lot of Muslims nowadays, even from his time, lot of Muslims, they used to follow Thakur Anukul Chandra. They never think that way, okay, we believe only Allah, why are you following? Because of his ideology, so simple and so honest and so easy, that and very clear, that not changing, I'm Muslim, I'm not changing religion. Like I enroll in a university to learn something, to get a degree or to learn basically. Degree is nothing, but we learn a lot of things. So they understand that way, accepted that way to Thakur Anukul Chandra, that we are learning how to improve our life, how to help our family and other society to improve their life. That's why he is here, and that's why we are taking initiative. Nothing else. Nothing else. Clearly he told. And that's why a lot of Muslims, unbelievable, a lot of Muslims, they follow this God, Thakur Anukul Chandra, even though, as I say, we believe he is a Hindu God. But it's wrong, I'm wrong. It's not for only Hindu people. He is the creator, like Jesus Christ. Not only for Jesus, means Christian people, actually for everyone. If we follow Jesus Christ, Bible, everything we go through, we will learn a lot of things. You can be disciplined. Even in Quran, if you follow that, you are not going to be a Muslim, but you can learn the ideal life, everything, how we should behave, how we should improve our life. So Thakur Anukul Chandra is like that way. So that's why we can give one example I can give, like one of the guy, there's a good example. When British was ruling India on that time, one of the Muslim guy, a big guy, you can say big guy, because he was a tax commissioner of India. When British was ruling India, he was a tax commissioner. His name is Khalilur Rahman, and his posting was in Calcutta. When he was in Calcutta, and he used to follow Thakur Anukul Chandra. So now you believe a tax commissioner, Muslim guy, he used to follow Thakur Anukul Chandra. How come it's possible? Because he is knowledgeable person. He can understand what he is doing, why he accepted Thakur. He met Thakur and he spellbound. He started believing he is Hazrat Muhammad, incarnation of Hazrat Muhammad. That way he accepted, because he saw his life, his ideology, and he understands this is the God actually. If I follow him, I will improve my life and my family and the society. That's why he accepted. And one day, that Khalilur Rahman, that person, actually more or less every month he used to go to Thakur Anukul Chandra to meet him, to stay there for a couple of days when he get holidays in a month. And on that time Thakur was in Pabna in Bangladesh. So he used to go from Calcutta to Pabna more or less every month, whenever he gets time. He And one day, Thakur asked that person, Khalilur Rahman. You know, Indian term, we use different term in different language, like in Bengali. He said, Khalilullah, that means brother in our Bengali term, because he didn't know Bengali. He said, Khalilullah, are you doing namaz, 5-time namaz? Because Muslim guy, Muslim as a Muslim, they are the custom, 5-time namaz is the main thing. So then Khalilur Rahman said, what are you talking about, Thakur? How come I will do 5-time namaz? Early morning somehow, sometimes I do. When I left home, I went to office and I don't have time even to have my lunch. So busy. Because of my position, I'm too busy, I don't have time 5-time doing namaz. So how come, what can I do, Thakur? He was praying him like a what is that? In a soft mentality, you know. He was very, what is that called? Too polite about that and requesting, what can I do, Thakur? I don't have anything to do. Then Thakur told, listen, Khalilullah, if you are not doing namaz, you are not a real Muslim. And if you are not a real Muslim, then you are not a satsangi. Satsangi means, Thakur organization name is Satsang, we know that. Satsang is the organization name. So if we take initiation, we become Satsangi. Like a club member, like that way, if you think. So we are Satsangi. So if you are not doing namaz, you are not a Muslim, real Muslim. And if you are not a real Muslim, you are not a real Satsangi. And if you are not a real Satsangi, that means you don't love me. That was his reply about the namaz thing as a Muslim. So he explained, as a Muslim, you should do that. You love me, you follow me, you will improve your life, but still, as a Muslim, you should do that 5-time namaz. So you are a real Muslim then. And then he was really like a crying, what can I do, Thakur? I don't have any other option. I have no time and no arrangement in my office even. How can I do 5-time namaz? Because that's not that in my office table I can do that, not like that. Because it's a ritual, something, praying God, something. Then Thakur advised him, okay, you can write a letter to your head office. Let's see. You can write a letter that you need 5-time namaz if they can organize something or consider in the office time. Then he wrote a letter to head office. Head office was in Delhi. So once he wrote the letter, he got a reply and they organized a small room in the office somewhere. He can do 5-time namaz. Officially granted. That was Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra. He know how it is possible. He, as a tax commissioner, he never even dreamed even how it is possible. He said impossible something and he presented to Thakur. And Thakur gave a solution and he got the result. That's his belief, because he used to believe Thakur as a God, as a Supreme Father. That's why he got that achievement, you know. That is Sri Thakur. So, one day, another story of that guy, I can say. One day, he was going to he was planning to go his home, because his home was North India, somewhere in North India, yeah, different location, a bit far from Calcutta. So he was thinking that he will go through Thakur. He will go to Thakur, then he will go to North India. When he reached there in Pabna, then Thakur saw him, he is coming. He said, Khalilullah, you are coming, good. We go to someone's house, he said, means one of the disciples. He said, go in his room and have some food, and then you go to Midnapur, some other district. That also a bit far from Bangladesh, even from Calcutta, another district. So he was thinking, oh sorry, one thing. He got actually a news from his home that his son was sick. That was, I done a mistake at the beginning. He got a news, trancon. You know, on that day, no other communication, he got a trancon that his son is sick and son want to see him. Then he thought, okay, before I go there, I'll go through Pamna to see the Thakur, then I'll go. Then he thought, what can I do now? I was thinking I will just see Thakur, do pranam, then I will go to see my son. But Thakur is sending me in different street for different purpose. Thakur was saying there is a lot of problem, a lot of thing, you will need to go there to solve that. Something regarding land or something, people are fighting or whatever. So he he's a big guy, he can solve that problem. That was the story. Then he was little bit upset, but no other way, because Thakur told his command, he never denied that. Then he went to Midnapur for a few days, more than a week even, couple of weeks something. So when after a couple of weeks he resolved everything, then he was thinking, okay, let's go to Thakur again, then I will see. Because my in the meantime, probably my son is dead already, because he was very sick, I know. On that time, doctor is not that efficient, even sometimes not able to go for better treatment, so something like that. So he was thinking, okay, let's go to Thakur, then we will see what's going on. When he reached to Pamna, to see Thakur, similar like the first day he met, Thakur was from far, he was observing his coming. You are coming? Yeah, good. Okay, you have some food, then you go to see your son. Go, he is waiting for you. He is waiting for you, go home. Then he was thinking, how come my son, he already passed away? He was thinking, because he was a serious condition, that's why he got a crank call. And he was thinking, he passed away. But still, Thakur told, he done pranam, then he went to his North Bengal, his home. When he reached there, he saw, when he was in the front yard of his house, because it's a village area somewhere, he saw his son is playing in the open room somewhere, in the veranda, he's playing, and he was stunned. How come it's possible? And then his wife is coming, running to him, and he's saying, you know what happened, this happened, and your son was about to die. 7 days he didn't drink even water. 7 days, doctor said he's going to die, you can't do anything. For the last time, your son was asking, I am to see my dad. He was just saying only that word, I am to see my dad, I am to see my dad. So luckily, he told, suddenly he wake up. He was on the bed, but suddenly one day he wake up and asking me food. I given him food. After this he was fine, completely okay. I don't know how come it's happened. Then Khalilur Rahman, he was thinking, this is something miracle. Cannot be happen easily, normally. That he was on the bed for 7 days, not drinking water even, and doctor give up. Doctor said, no way he can survive. And we whatever done is the best we done. Can't do anything else. Now we can wait for whatever going on. Then he said, okay, I'm going now. He didn't stay at home. He is there. He got the news. He saw his son, everything. Then he said, okay, I'm going to see Thakur. He went to Bangladesh again from there, because he knows he is the Almighty God. He is the one who saved his son. Everything is, he knows what happened. So he had a big question and went to see Thakur. When he reached there, he explained Thakur, what happened? This is happened when my son was about to die, and the 7 days he didn't drink water, anything. How come this happened? How will that? The Thakur was like we said, like a wisely foolish like that. He said, oh, happened sometime. Thakur didn't disclose anything. He said it happened. Parampita means Lord, his grace, because of Parampita's grace, it happened. But he was a tax commissioner, intelligent guy. He's not living like that way. He said, no, Thakur, you have to please, you have to disclose to me. I need to know how it happened. What was that? Please. please help me to understand this. Then Thakur was bound to disclose him. He said, when you came here, on that time, your son was about to die. And before passed away, he had only one desire, to see you as a dad. He wanted to see you. That was his last desire in his life. And if you would fulfill that desire, no, Parampita had no way to save his life, because he got his last desire before passed away. So that was the only option. If you are not going, he can save his life. Parampita can save his life. So that was the reason I didn't send you there. That was the reason. Then he understood the fact, what exactly behind everything. Then he fell on his feet. He said, you are the God, you are the Lord. I know, I believe you. That's why I am following you. Even I am a Muslim, but I am following you, because I know you are the God, you are the Lord, you are the Supreme Father. That was a bit of story about what I can say, from a different religion. People like a Muslim, very strict. They are very strict about their concept and idea about God and everything. But as I said, he is a big guy, as a Muslim guy, tax commissioner. He believed him, and like that, lot of Muslims, lot of Christians, they follow this God, Thakur. They don't see where he born or which religion he is born. Nobody see that way. Those who accepted, like from different religion people, they follow this God. So that's why we discuss about Thakur Chandra to let others know about his ideology, his life and history, everything, so that we can learn something to improve our life. Nothing else, just to improve our life. If you think as a so selfish event, be selfish, help yourself out. If you help yourself, you can help your family. If you help your family by following Thakur ideology, automatically your society will be helped. You don't need to think other way. Automatically, because if you change your life by coming to taking initiation, and another thing, initiation is another important thing. It's not that I got the book, I can follow, I don't need to take initiation, not like that. Still you need to enroll in university to get the degree, to get proper knowledge. It's not easy to buy the book from a bookshop and I'll get the same knowledge like a PhD holder getting. Not like that. By initiation, you can get everything. And not only that, you will get his grace. Because the creator who wrote this book, who given this message, if you are not respecting that person, how come you will get all the knowledge? That's another thing. Because the person wrote this book or given the message for your life, everything to improve your life, if you respect, then only you can believe and then only you can follow it and implement in your life. Not like that I got the book, a good book, and it's not easy. You can't implement 100% because you don't know we don't believe the person. By taking initiation, we have a little bit process to respect him. How we respect every morning, every evening, we try to do prayer or doing Ishtiviti, whatever, the formal little bit something, not too much time. Not even 10-20 minutes, 1 hour I have to spend. A lot of people, couple of minutes even, minimum something. At least you are praying to the God, respecting that you are the creator. You created me, you given whole life, everything, and you give me these thousands of messages to improve our life. I'm a little person, I got degree, everything, but not happy. Not happy. A lot of things I have money, everything, but not happy. But coming to you, I can learn how I can make ourselves happy, our family, or it's not a one-day job. Slowly, you can change it. That's why we take initiation as well. Initiation is nothing, it doesn't cost a lot of money. It doesn't cost a lot of money. Not spending a lot of money every month for this, nothing. You can say nothing. as you are earning, you are feeding yourself, you are feeding your family. We think, as I believe he is a God creator, sometimes we think that way and we put something for him. As we are in different country, we put dollar, cent, anything, but something we are putting in his name, offering him. Because there is nothing without a materialistic value. If you give someone something, I love you, that doesn't have it. That doesn't mean you love. You're earning, you spend your heart, blood, everything to earn money, to spend your knowledge, everything, and you got something, and from there, if you give something, that's you are giving value. Then only is relationship made a different way. Then we can make a different relationship with the God. That you are my creator. I am feeding myself. Okay, I am giving something. Doesn't matter 1 cent or half cent or whatever. Doesn't matter. But that mentality you need to have. That thinking that way. That I am giving my parents, feeding my parents. He is my parent, God. He is the God, the parents of all the God of everything. So that way we accept him and we take initiation. And if we take initiation, then only we have an interest to attain something or going to the book. If you are not taking initiation, then what happens? We got the book, one day you read them, it's in the file or in the cell. Because nothing, encouragement, encouragement coming when you take initiation, then we little bit attach to each other satsangi, that way we can learn better. You can learn better that way. Like you going to school, college, we learn better because there are a lot of different teachers, there are a lot of students, we get encouragement, competition, then we get good result and we improve. If you study at home yourself, no one communicating with you, you will not get that much when you get in a university. So like that way. So that's why, that's my request as a friend I can say, you will come to this God, try to understand, then if you think, can take initiation, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong to take initiation, As I said, we are not changing religion even. Wherever you born in any religion, doesn't matter, you will improve yourself by taking initiation. And you will learn how to follow through all your life, how you live your life. That's the basic thing actually. So we can do some bhajan kirtan after that. So I'll finish my discussion about Thakur Chanda. He is the Almighty God. So Jai Guru and Bande
जमा बोलो ओ अच्छा नारी नीति तो है ना कुछ
नारी नीति can discuss a bit. You can discuss a bit. Or you read that little bit as you
थोड़ा करके.
If you can, little bit what you understand, that's it.
Yeah, if you could do it in English, that would be better.
English, fine. Do you have?
No, English it is there.
Just little bit. Yeah.
তুমি আমাকে এটার উচ্চারণটাতে হেল্প করবে like last time yeah so I'm repeating I think I read this before সুখ মানে তাহাই যাহা বিনটাকে সত্তা বা জীবনটাকে সুস্থ সজীব ও উন্নত করিয়া পারিপার্শ্বিককে অমন্তর করিয়া তোলে আর প্রকৃত ভোগ তখনই সেখানে তাহাকে অভিনন্দিত করে অভিনন্দিত করে মানে কমপ্লিমেন্ট
This is the English one.
English one?
Women's code. Happiness and enjoyment. Happiness is that which by making the being well pleased, enlivened and elevated makes the environment the same and then only the real enjoyment glorifies there the joy. Okay, so I've been listening. Okay, so first of all, those who don't know me, I'm Avanti Gill, and I have the pleasure, like today my father is with me, Shri Bijan Kumar Sinha, because I'm seeing a lot of new faces, so a big namaste. And my husband is Omkar Gill, so like we wish Guru Charan Bhai and Kasturi, like all our heartfelt wishes for a blissful married life. This is the abode we are in. So may you create the moments, the memories, which when you are in your 90s maybe, you will be banking on these good moments. So yeah, best wishes for all of that. And yeah, I've been listening to it, so I'm not much of a speaker, so it almost feels like I'm, like when we were in school, standard 1, standard 2, and all of a sudden the teacher asks you, okay, you get up and say something. No, so basically, what I get, my take is like we are very much talking about the virtues of life, and though the quotation is from Nari Niti, so it doesn't have to be applicable to Nari only, it can be for both the genders. Like, we were talking about lots of virtues like honesty, simplicity, even the verse I just read, it was about like, I think to me it sounds like you try to explore the inner happiness, right? Now to make it perspectively sound in today's say generation or the life, like we have so many things going on in each of our lives, right? Like when I look at all of you, I think we are a cluster of different ages. Like we may be in our 20s, 30s, 40s. We have senior uncles here, so maybe 70s, 80s. So with each age and with our each role, I think the complication, the various roles we have to play, it definitely gets multiplied. Now, when you are living each role, trust me, I was in standard 1, when somebody used to say, hey, you have to be honest, you have to be simple. So that was something, and after aging, now when I look at those words and when I see there are so many distractions every way, like when you have your social life, when you have your media life, when you have your personal life, so many things you are doing. So these virtues which Thakur is talking about, I think at the end of the day, trust me, like through all, you might have tried all your ways, but when it comes to these golden words of like, try to keep it simple, try to be honest, try to find the innermost driven happiness, at the end of the day, you will find that this is how it works. You know what, like we may say many words, many lectures, many our talk, but when you do your things through your way, there would be a time when you come to realize, you know what, nothing clicks, nothing makes it work. But when I come to all these virtues which has been told over and over, like in every religion, in this school of thought, so that really makes it work. And now I'll be very much focusing to this inner happiness thing. So to me, it of course tells about not to get too much distracted or not to get too much involved with the materialistic thing. That doesn't mean that we are denying that you start living like a caveman. No, it's that call when you know how to differentiate, is too much is a too much, or do we really need this, right? At the age of, say, you have to be little how to say, little practical and little introspective about that. Like if you say, hey, I don't need to do smartphones, I don't need to do the laptops, do you think you can survive? No. But in that rush, when you start thinking about, I need to have the latest of the model, I need to have this, that. So this is what, that is the balance. So basically to me, it's about finding your balance, like trying to keep it as much simple which you can without you being outcast from a society, because I don't believe that you can do that being an outcast from a society. So as long it takes to balance each of your role in the given say the platform of your social life, your professional life, your own married life. So try to keep things as simple as you can, and try to find happiness in that. Yeah, that should be all. I hope you got
Thank you,
what I'm
thank
saying.
you,
Yes.
Vandima, for discussing on that. It's really good.
বাবা তুমি কিছু বলবে?
Thank you.
হ্যাঁ?
আপনি একটু বলে দেবেন একটু আপনার জীবনের অভিজ্ঞতা একটু আমরা শুনি, এটা আমাদের ভাগ্য।
কাকু আপনার নামটা কি?
রঞ্জন মিত্র।
রঞ্জন মিত্র।
আচ্ছা।
আপনিও বলবেন।
Thank you. And with compliment. The way you started with Sutanusaram and its interpretation. So, two things I like. First one, once you know already, you have already learned how it was originated, where from, how in a overnight, this is the only book, it was written by Sita. It is long ago, yeah, Pabna. Thakur used to question one thing. I like to know, do any of you in among the disciples, that time that Devghar ashram was not there. Before partition. For whom I wrote this book? Can you tell me? Nobody answered. Only Borda, to whom we call Trilin, he told, it is only for me, for my security. Why so? By the time the people came to know, it was disclosed for whom it was written. It was published from Satsang press as a printed book also. Lot of our disciples they read it too. But why was that told that it is for me? It is miracle. Overnight a thing to write in that way, in precise. And suppose for anything, you go to some specialist. You just like to have a diamond, you don't know how to check it. You go to some specialist. So one such specialist was Rabindranath Tagore, much elderly than him. He couldn't feel it. Twice he took. But who wrote? What's the age? So the difference is master. His way what cannot thinking, not can describe. That is why he wrote in his little He Mahamanavas. He wrote. So he thought it for. He was just so they are also very these philosophers, but they are ahead of 3-4 centuries ahead. So he was thinking that some sort of person would come. That is long before his time. So, okay, but one thing. It is a good book, miraculous book. It is one book in a with Gita, Bible, Quran, everything it is there, whatever you like in your daily life, in your social life, social country life. So you can get the solution in it. So it is a very big thing. But are we accepting it in that way? Or it is just like we are taking some madhuri or something. So it is a holy thing, I am keeping it. It is one thing, and to perceive, to comprehend with all these ideas, it is another. That is why God that word, it is one thing. And really he used to follow every inch of it. That is. second part, the way you started satsang, it was the way of Bhakta. Satsang we make it formal way or informal. But mostly in informal satsang, plenty of people they come, they can just get the platform to tell many things. So Sri Bhakta, one inquiry was there from all, especially from you. Explain one of the verse or one of the statement from this book. Then by line, whatever way you started, so it was explained or CD. And the seventh day, it was just amongst 10 people they used to give it, so that explanation is right. Really, if you go for a single page, you cannot digest. You can just go and interpret within yourself, you can find that what is the great meaning. Manus apo, taka po. Joto pare manus ho. Simple. Really, we have seen ultimately, with whatever money or everything, it is nothing but human connection, your this relations, this helps. So it is in that way, it is a simple thing I just do. But many other things of the philosophy, it is there in so very small and simple one. See, we wanted to just tell us that these are virtues. Religion and virtues are separate. So on the name of religion, why and many things are there. If virtues dance, then these are the things. So there, so I thank you for that you started in this. But this was the beginning. That about that, it is the started. Even in Puri, I went to also. There also in Satsang, this is the portion of this book. I was there in that. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle, for explaining that, discussing about.
Dipak,
Thank you very much.
বলুন না